Hey guys, hope you're doing well. This is part 2 of my video content creation series, and it's basically what kind of videos should you make. In this video I'm going to go over some ideas, because if you're just lost and be like, okay, I got part 1, I can get the equipment, but what am I going to make videos on? Here are some great ideas. Now, this is specifically more to YouTube. You can use any of these ideas for Facebook and Instagram, but when you're going to really try to choose just one specifically for Facebook or Instagram, one of these niches, and not try to branch out. Now, if you built it on YouTube and then you go to those other channels of advertising, such as Facebook or Instagram, then you can do that variety because your following is used to that. But Instagram and Facebook, if you try to just go all different type of niches right outside the bag, you're going to have a hard time retaining followers. Now, commentary videos, they do really well, and you have to target to do it on a daily basis. Not necessarily every day, but your goals should be every day, maybe every other day, but continuously pumping out content, because you have to build your following, but you have to retain your following as well. And commentary is one of those type of niches that you really have to do that for. Now, current events, anything science, so you can get all different types of sources for science, and as they release new information, do your research, bang out a video, people are going to look it up, you're going to get traffic, and you continuously build it up. News, if it's social news or political news, even foreign policy, it'll be able to get you a lot of views. One good example that's really done it well has been Philip DeFranco on YouTube. When he makes his arguments and he does his current event news videos, he does the left's argument, the right's argument, then he offers his own opinion. So he lets people figure things out, and he tries to be as biased as possible as any human can be. He's built up 5 million. He's pretty much a veteran on YouTube, and I watch him every day. He really, sometimes when I go on to other websites, it's like right now, if you go on the Drudge Report versus the Huffington Post, you're going to get two different stories. And I like him because it can filter out a lot of that stuff and help me understand the news, because we get so flooded with information nowadays. Pop culture, viral content, that's the type of thing where you got to get it and you put it up as soon as possible. And if you continuously to put out those current event videos on pop culture and viral content, you'll build a lot of traffic real fast, and you can get a lot of ad revenue, a lot of eyes to whatever you're doing and promoting. Counter arguments. Politics, if you're going to do politics and the counter arguments, you really want to go far left and far right, not anywhere in between. You can maybe do some libertarian stuff, maybe some classic liberal stuff, but we're talking about getting views and eyes and interactions. So if somebody's really far left or really far right, their arguments are going to be weak. So it's very easy to make a counter argument to them and people to agree with you, because you can use a lot of reason and logic rather quickly, and a lot of people are going to go into your side because they're far left, they're far right. Their arguments don't make sense. A lot of it is based on feelings. Social issues. So what's big now is the social justice warrior stuff. Whether you're on that side or you're not on that side, if you make arguments to the extremes or even just the mainstream stuff on that side, you're going to garner followers that are going to follow you. And anything that your heart desires. So if there's something I didn't speak here that is a commentary that you can post daily and talk on, go ahead and do it. Now, product reviews. The great resource to figure out what type of products to get on would be Consumer Reports, because a lot of people are going to be researching on Consumer Reports. Then after that, they're going to do a Google review to get people's personal experience. It's a little traffic funnel, and you can get a lot of traffic. Now, this is a topic that can be very capital intensive, but if you're consistent and you do good videos, you're actually going to be able to build up quite a following and do quite well. So an example would be technology. Again, it's about being super in-depth, especially with technology. What's in the guts? What's the speed? What does it do? What are the functions? How can it last in environmental concerns? Etc., etc., etc. Cosmetics and fashion. It is a flooded market. You're going to have to work really hard. It's typically geared for women, even though there are guys doing makeup now. And then there's a couple of channels where it's just about manliness and grooming and keeping yourself nice. But for the most part, it's about women. There's a lot of competition. A lot of women are trying to do makeup tutorials. A lot of women are trying to do fashion tutorials. It's a rough market, but if you stay consistent and you do the work and you really create a great product and you figure things along the way, I believe anybody can make it still, even though it's a rough market. Toys and games. I mean, we have kids that are on YouTube all the time now. They come home from school and then they're just watching stuff. So whether it's, if you're doing, let's say, StarCraft, or other types of games, showing people gameplay and how to do stuff, or if you're just doing regular toys and just reviewing those toys, you're going to be able to get a lot of traffic. It's very capital intensive, especially if you're doing toys, because you have to stay consistent with it. At least try to do once a week, or every twice a week, not once a month. You have to be consistent and you have to build up, and you can do very well. Home and garden, for home, kitchen tools, kitchen gadgets, different products to make your life easier in the house and clean things up, little tips, things like that will do very well. And then garden, one guy that I love is John Kohler from Growing Your Greens, and he basically goes all over the country. He shows different methods, different products to use, all this different stuff, and he shows what other people are doing to grow their plants, whether it's aquaponics, hydroponics, in soil, out of soil, and whatever. And he goes to a lot of these fairs that show off different gardening products. So he really breaks down the whole area of gardening and growing your own plants that I can't get enough of. And he does very well, and he gets a lot of traffic. And that's a very niche specific. There are other people that do gardening tips and everything, but as far as when I watch it, I really like him because he just travels all over the country and he shows different products and different methods that people are doing it. Then you have cooking and barbecue. Any type of cooking, let's say the As Unseen TV stuff, different types of barbecuing tool. Let's say if you love smoking, like using smokers, all the different types of wood that you can use, whoever makes the best wood, little tools. Cooking also, ceramic knives, different types of blenders, food processor, whatever. If you do a lot of product reviews on those products, you can get a lot of traffic. And again, with all these going to Consumer Reports and basing your initial list off of those products is going to get you a lot of traffic because people are going there, then they're going to your product, and those tend to be the more popular products. Fitness, if you try all the fitness equipment, the fitness videos, all those products, that's another type of thing, and you're going to get in great shape too. Pet products, a lot of people are concerned whether a certain shampoo is safe, or maybe they want to buy a cat sweater and they're not sure the quality of the cat sweater. You can break it down. Hey, look at this label. It's made of this. It's this. My cat's movement is like this. My cat is about that big. Or dog collars, dog toys, bird toys, whatever type of animal. If you're doing reviews on pet products, you can get a lot of traffic. And again, these are all something that's going to be very capital intensive. It's going to take a lot of work. And if you go really in depth and you put in a lot of effort, you can do quite well as long as you're consistent and all the other things I just said. How-to videos and tutorials. This by far is when I get into my later videos and I show you tricks of the game. Remember this part because you can learn a lot of content in order how to do how-to videos, and there's also a lot of avenues you can use to advertise on. So cooking, I've done a lot of how-to videos on cooking and recipes and things like that. I have one video of how to peel a hard-boiled egg the cool way on my other channel, and that video has done over 300,000 views. I've been on the Daily Mail, I've been on the Huffington Post, I've been on several different other websites that they featured me on, and I have other videos as well. I've kind of laid off my focus on that to really do other things in my life, and also now World Global Network. But cooking is a very good niche where it's especially you can just go onto whatever website, learn a recipe, maybe change it a little bit to yourself, produce the content, put it on your blog, bang, bang, boom, and then you can just roll it over. And we eat every day, right? So you can cook a new meal and shoot a video and then just pick out with whatever works. Life hacks, this by far is the type of one where you can get in on a lot of channels, a lot of views, if you find that right trick to help people out. And there's so many different sources where you can figure out different life hacks and you just duplicate it and make a video. There's endless content that you can get a lot of traffic for. Web design, programming, computer tips. Computer tips is big because let's say if you have a Mac or a PC and you're trying to figure out something specific, there's so many, everybody's got a Mac or a PC. Some people got Linux too, but a Mac or PC. So if they're trying to figure out and you make a short video on a computer tip, you're going to get constant traffic for years to come because people are trying to figure that out. Programming, a lot of people are trying to figure out programming. Is a small section of the overall world, but there is a good amount of people, and programming is a lot of troubleshooting, a lot of figuring things out, thinking in binary, etc., etc. And if you can offer tips and different steps and you make it easy, you can get a lot of traffic continuously. And the web design, web design is an art. There's so many tools and so many different things that you use that you can break it down to so many videos, and it's another thing that people will continue to look for years to come. Fitness, there's so many different ways to work out, so many different things you can do, so much different knowledge regarding fitness that you would have endless videos. And that one, it's a flooded market, but if you stay consistent and you push, create a lot of content, and you structure everything right, you can build a following. Business, I mean, everybody's trying to figure out business. You got Ty Lopez, where he's just bought out a huge campaign, and he, offers his products and everything. Or then you have somebody like Gary Vee that just shows the hustle, and he does Q&As, and he does all that stuff. Or even Martin Shkreli, the Daraprim guy. A lot of people hate him, a lot of people love him. But if you go to his YouTube, like, that guy will literally have hour-long, 2-hour-long videos breaking down investing, breaking down the pharmaceutical industry, breaking down the actual science of pharmaceuticals and all that, and showing how the game is. So, love him or hate him, that guy has a following because he breaks down the game. Presentations like this. I'm showing you guys, this tutorial on how to get ideas for video content creation, but I'm also, from this whole series, I'm taking you through all the different aspects of video content creation, from inception to production to promotion, basically. Now, reaction, response, and meme videos. Watching viral videos, more cringeworthy the better. Get your mom in, get your aunt in, get your grandma in, get the little kid from down the street in. Put them in there, have them watch that cringe video, and put the camera on their face. People love it. It doesn't do anything for me, but those videos get so many views. Offer opinions on whatever you watch. So if it's a specific topic that somebody made, a video that's really going up there, you shoot a video of what you think about it. Whether you want to make it funny or serious, people are going to find you in that reaction video, and you're going to get a lot of traffic. Top 10 or more lists, they always do big. If you make it on any type of top 10, those lists do really well. Skit videos, you can make it really cheap. Like, if you look at Nigga Higa in his early videos, it was just him with a regular camera and his boy, and they just basically spoofed, like, as seen for TV videos. And they really built up. Now he's got a better production quality and everything, but he started from small, and he was just consistent in making his videos, and he got a lot of traffic, and he does pretty well. Best of videos. So if you do the best of anything, best fails, best this, best that, you can get a lot of traffic, and that's the type of thing also that you can get traffic forever. Best car crashes. People love to watch car crashes. Best pimples popped. Right? Q&As to your followers. So when you build up a following and you do question and answer videos, it's going to get a lot of traffic, and you get continued traffic. Whenever I see and ask me anything for any of the people I follow on YouTube or on a social media channel, I go there and I ask them, especially people that I are influencing to me, like maybe Gary Vee. I always try to write into his show, and even Philip DeFranco as well. I watch his AMAs, or even other people that aren't content producers, like, let's say Elon Musk does an AMA, or whatever other celebrity or person in science or in business does an AMA, especially on Reddit. I go on there and I'm like, boom, 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 boom. Answer my question, please. And then prank channels. Don't worry, it doesn't have to be real. A lot of these prank channels are fake. Look at Joey Salads. I mean, the guy, he's been caught like multiple times, and he still gets millions of views, and all he does is it on controversial topics. Vlogging. Now, the one thing I can tell you about vlogging, I'm not really a vlogger, but what I've noticed is the people that do really successful, the more personally they go and the more honest they go, the better. Those seem to be the people that get the most traffic, get the most views, and have a consistent following. Because people want to know about that person's life, and they want to interact with them, and they feel comfortable with that. So that's really what I can say about vlogging. There is a niche for it. That is the one thing I've noticed on YouTube, where you do have to make a vlog channel. You don't include it with your other stuff. A lot of people just don't. They either like it or they don't like it. That's what I've seen over being on YouTube for quite a while. And thanks for watching, guys. That's it. Like, share, subscribe. The links are down below. And beyond that, have a fantastic day.